Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to the TTV News with some last events in our province, and now we come into details. Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 days of exciting competition, the Sport Festival, Art Festival, and Aviation Cluster number 8 of the Vietnam Social Security held in TayNinhTV province was a fresh success and closed on the morning of August 31st. The sports festival gathered more than 250 athletes from 6 units from the provinces of Dong Nai, Bình Dương, Bình Phước, Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu, Tây Ninh, and Ho Chi Minh City. At the sport competition, the Social Security of the provinces and cities promoted the strengths of the units in both sports and arts. As a result, the organizing committee awarded 12 first prizes and 12 second prizes, 12 third prizes, and many consolidation prizes to athletes who achieved the achievements in the competition. The first prize for the whole group went to TayNinhTV Social Security, and the second prize were awarded to Dong Nai Provincial Social Security, and the third prize is Ho Chi Minh City Social Security hold.
On the afternoon of August 30th, Tân Biên District People's Council held its night session, special session, term of 2021-2026. Attending the session, there were Ms. Nguyễn Đại Thi, Permanent Vice Chair Recruitment of the Provincial People's Council. Co-chairing the session, there were Mr. Thanh Tư Dụ, Deputy Head of the Provincial Party Committee's Propaganda and Training, Chairman of Tân Biên District People's Council, and Mr. Trần Văn Lộc, Permanent Vice Chairman of the District People's Council. At the session, the District People's Council introduced personnel and elected Mr. Nguyễn Trọng Tấn, Deputy Secretary of the District Party Committee, to the position of Chairman of Tân Biên District People's Committee, the term 2021-2026 tenure. As a result, Mr. Nguyễn Trọng Tấn was elected with 27 out of 27 votes, reaching 100%. Also at the meeting, the District People's Council delegates voted to approve the submission and draft resolution on the dismissal of the position of Chairman of the District People's Council and the termination of the position of Tân Biên District People's Council for the term 2021-2026 for Mr. Thanh Tư Dụ due to being transferred by the Provincial Party Standing Committee to undertake other position.
And on the morning of August 31st at Co-op Supermarket in TayNinhTV City, Saigon Co-op held the opening ceremony of the program Pride in Vietnamese Schools. It is one of the series of activities to celebrate the 35th anniversary of Saigon Co-op. For the program Pride in Vietnamese Schools this year at the supermarket system of Saigon Co-op, it will take place from August 29th to September 18th of 2024, in which the supermarket suggests Co-op Mart, Co-op Extra, Co-op Food, Co-op Smart, Sand Market, Sand City, and Cheers, 5 live reserve on the best locations to display and introduce Vietnamese schools. Cooperating with more than 600 business partners, discount from 10 to 50% or on more than 3,500 Vietnamese products in all product categories. In particular, the Vietnamese Culinary Festival are held quickly, and the Co-op Mart, Co-op Extra promises to become a place to attract the customer to experience the Vietnamese specialties from all over the country. And to ensure the traffic safety and facilitate the people's travel during the National Day holiday, the authorities have increased inspections of passenger vehicle operations before departure. Accordingly, the Inspectorate of the Department of Transport of the TayNinhTV province control the transport of goods and passengers, inspects, detects, corrects, and handle violations right at bus stations, yards, and sources of goods. Before and after the National Day holiday, the Traffic Police Department has also increased inspections of driver transporting passengers and goods to ensure the absolute safety and avoid unfortunate incidents. The relevant authorities have increased coordination to ensure the traffic order and safety to support and help the people travel smoothly during the holidays. And this year, National Day holiday lasts for 4 days from August 31st to 2024 to September 3rd of 2024. So the people's travel needs also increased. And to serve the people well, the passenger transport businesses in the TayNinhTV province are ready to serve the people's travel with the goal of providing the best and fastest service. And we come to the services and reports about this.
with the goal of best serving the travel needs of the people, ensuring security and traffic safety. Passenger transport businesses have developed plans to serve the people. According to the direction of the board of directors, the company will organize for the company staff and employees to be on duty 100% of the staff and will double the number of vehicles to serve the people. Those who are far from home for the holidays, the company also complies with the state regulations that drivers will run continuously for 4 hours and will be given a break. In addition, during peak times of the day, there is often a sudden increase in both the number of passengers and vehicles. Transport units will mobilize additional vehicles as well as increase the number of trips per day when necessary. At the same time, maintain the operation of the journey, monitoring devices, transmit and store on data according to regulations. Regarding vehicle prices, the Provincial Department of Transport requires passenger transport businesses by car to strictly implement the declaration and posting of transportation fares. Absolutely do not take advantage of the high number of passengers during the National Day holiday on September 2nd to increase prices at a high level, collect higher than the declared price. Currently, our bus company has a lot of cars can meet the salary of customer and ensure that customers can travel quickly and early on holidays as well as normal days. Our Thảo Kim Ngân bus company still maintains its ticket prices, which means no charges and no additional surcharges to support people during the holidays. In particular, we always check the alcohol concentration of our drivers that day so people can rest assured about this issue. In addition, to ensure traffic safety and order during the holidays, the Department of Transport also said that it will strengthen coordination with the traffic police force, patrol and strictly handle violations of traffic safety and order.
And according to the Department of Education and Training, up to this point, the number of students registered for enrollment at 28 high schools and 7 vocational education continuing to education centers is 11,315 students. In the 2024 and 2025 school year, students continue to enroll for 10 grade students in 4 forms: direct enrollment, entrance exam combined with the admission form. Currently, some public high schools continue to recruit additional students to ensure the quota for the 2024 and 2025 school year. And for the vocational education, continuing education centers, the enrollment quota has basically been met. However, some vocational education and continuing education centers are requesting to recruit more due to the demand for some more students. And the Department of Education and Training is reviewing and will soon issue a directive on this issue. And ladies and gentlemen, conquering the roof of the South, hunting for clouds, admiring the unique cultural and spiritual works, and immersing yourself in a bustling, jubilant festival atmosphere. There will be interesting experiences that visitors cannot miss when coming to Padang Mountain, TayNinhTV during the national holidays of September 2nd this year. TayNinhTV is currently in the rainy season, which is also the time when the most clouds appear at the Padang Mountain, especially on the top of the mountain, and therefore the visitors should not miss the opportunity to see the sea of floating clouds during the most beautiful cloud hunting time from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. every day. And throughout the National Day holiday of September 2nd this year, Padang Mountain will also continuously hold art performances in both the morning and in the afternoon, in which the highlights are the Chadam drum dance and the pentatonic music performance performed by student assistants. In particular, on the morning of September 2nd, a solemn flag raising ceremony to celebrate the National Day will be held on the top of Padang Mountain, and this will be appearance of the grand red flag with a yellow star, arranged with thousands of flower lanterns and promising to create a scarf flag rising ceremony imbued with a spirit of national pride. In addition, when coming to Padang Mountain, visitors can also visit spiritual architectural works of international standards, immerse themselves in the fresh nature with constantly changing landscapes, and watch a water music show imbued with the Buddhist colors with the most of modern technology in Vietnam. In particular, every Saturday evenings, visitors can also attend the Rain Lantern offering ceremony, write down wishes on the lantern and release the lantern right below the foot of the statue of the butter Tây Bổ Đà Sơn, on promise to be interesting and memorable experiences for visitors. And ladies and gentlemen, in the joyful atmosphere of the whole country, TayNinhTV people celebrate the National Day September the 2nd with many practical actions. Every household simultaneously hang the national flag to spread the pride in the country, gratitude to the generation of fathers and brothers in the work of building and defending the country. The August Revolution of 1945 was successful, and the first National Assembly of the Democratic Republic of Vietnam in 1946 recorded in the Constitution. The national flag of the Democratic Republic of Vietnam is in rectangular. The width is 2/3 of the length, and the background is red. In the middle is a 5-pointed yellow star. The red flag with a yellow star, the national flag of Vietnam, is short symbol of the soul of the country, of the eternal solidarity of the Vietnamese people, and over 4,000 years of building and defending the country. Our people affirmed the independence of the nation. When we are walking on the street covered with the red flags and flowers like today, we are very proud and honored. Not only me, but many Vietnamese people are filled with indescribable joy. September 2nd is the Independence Day of our country of Vietnam, so it is very important with the right meaning. My family, I think that today is the 30th of August, so I hung it early. The bright red flag reminds us of the heroic sacrifice of the generation of Vietnamese people in the world to regain the independence and the freedom for the fatherland, and is forever the pride of every citizen of Vietnam. The flowering flag reminds us of the love for our homeland, our pride in the national independence that our ancestors fought and sacrificed to build and protect our country today. When I see the street internet full of red flags, everyone is flagging and hanging flags, I feel extremely proud and grateful to the previous generation also. As a student, still sitting in school, living in the peacetime, I will try my best to study to contribute to the building of the homeland. Only the great national holiday we walked among the thousands of yellow stars and fluttering flags. Each of us sees ourselves growing up in the development of the country and had the right to affirm, proud of my fatherland. According to data from Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development, in the first 6 months of this year, the fruit and vegetable exports are estimated at $4.63 billion and up to more than 30% of the same period last year. In the past 8 months, China continued to be the largest import market for Vietnamese food industry, with a turnover of $2.93 billion, accounting for 64% of Vietnam's total fruit and vegetable export market share. The next comes to the United States and South Korea, accounting for 4.88% and 4.87% of the market share respectively. Notably, Thailand has arisen in the 4th place in the list of fruit and vegetable import markets from Vietnam. And in the past 8 months, the fruit and vegetable export turnover to Thailand is increased by 70% over the same period last year. The Vietnam Fine Art Association has just coordinated with sponsors to launch the project Vietnam Art Village, an exhibition of ceramic sculpture and fine art paintings. This exhibition displays nearly 200 unique works of art by many artists in the provinces and cities across the country, from sophisticated ceramic sculptures to paintings and fine artworks. The works are displayed in indoor and also outdoor exhibition spaces, and creating an overall picture of the art from traditional to modern. And the launch of the projects and exhibition of ceramic sculptures and paintings is the first step for the project Vietnam Art Village, and it is to be an ideal destination for the artists' collections and art lovers to exchange, to learn, and develop their passion for art. And ladies and gentlemen, the National Day holiday on September 2nd this year lasts for 4 days, and on this occasion, the places bearing the historical imprints of the August Revolution, as well as the National Day in the capital, are always the joys of many domestic and also foreign tourists. Because when coming here, they not only learn about the ideal or historical and cultural places of Hanoi, but also feel the political life and national spirit, and thereby understanding and loving the country and the people of Vietnam better. The house of 48 Hàng Ngang Street of Hoàng Kim District, one of the red addresses of Hanoi, always attract many tourists during the autumn days of September. And going back to the past from August 25th to December the 2nd of 1945, this house was the workplace of the chair of the Central Party Standing Committee and also the President Ho Chi Minh. And this was a place where the meeting to establish the provincial government took place, and the first place where the President Ho Chi Minh stayed in the early days of returning to Hanoi from Viet Bắc resistance base. And especially this where he wrote the Declaration of Independence, giving the birth to the Democratic Republic of Vietnam. This is a very important revolutionary vestige, and the place where Uncle Ho wrote the Declaration of Independence, and he read in Baden Square, he drafted it here, giving birth to the Democratic Republic of Vietnam and the first worker peasant state, a new page in history of the Vietnamese nation. An extremely important mark. Uncle Ho chose the right in the heart of the capital, and at a time when the Japanese and the French were stationed, chose a bourgeois family, and that demonstrated the spirit of Ho Chi Minh believing in the people. And here, the August Revolution Square is to retain the intact image of the general uprising for 79 years ago. The flag flying on the roof of the Opera House always reminds us of the glorious milestone of the nation. The August of 1945 general uprising and the people of the capital of Hanoi and surrounding provinces represented the whole country, using our strength to liberate ourselves through a struggle that closely combined politics, armed forces, diplomacy, and quickly seized the power with little bloodshed. And after a meeting turned into a demonstration of August 19, the square witnessed many great events in the birth moment of the new regime of the Democratic Republic of Vietnam. The historic Baden Square, the place marking the event of Uncle Ho reading the Declaration of Independence on September 2nd of 1945, and here the historic autumn 79 years ago forever echoes with the 6 words: independence, freedom, and happiness. 79 years have passed, but every year when September 2nd comes, it seems that the Vietnamese people everywhere multiply their pride in their beloved fatherland. Visiting historical sites, many people, especially the young generation, have been educated, fueled their love for the country, and remember the contribution of the previous generation to found again independence like today. And the National Day, September 2nd, is not only an historical anniversary, but also an opportunity for each citizen to reveal the tradition of patriotism around the traditional pride and the desire to build a bright future for the country. And that's all for today's TTV News. Thank you for being with us, and goodbye for now.